the shocking truth about old people's smell, and how to stop it now. Have you ever walked into a room, caught a strange, musty scent in the air, and couldn't quite place where it was coming from? Or maybe you've noticed a lingering odor on your pillowcase, clothes, or even on your skin, no matter how much you shower or clean. What if I told you this smell isn't just real, but it's actually a warning sign your body's trying to give you? You're about to discover a surprising and often uncomfortable truth that affects almost everyone over the age of 60, but hardly anyone talks about it. Scientists even have a name for it: noni. And while that might sound technical or harmless, the effects are anything but. This isn't just about hygiene. This is about your body changing in ways you can't see, and it's sending you signals you may be ignoring. Here's the real kicker. This smell can cling to your clothes, your sheets, even your furniture, long after you've cleaned everything. And worse, it could be a sign that your body is struggling to detox itself the way it used to. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share 5 powerful things you can do right now to eliminate this smell, keep your body fresh, and feel more confident every single day. So if you or someone you love has ever dealt with this strange scent, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and let's dive into the truth that nobody warned you about until now. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end. This could change everything. Switch to a pH-balanced soap. Imagine stepping out of the shower, toweling off, and within minutes, that stubborn, musty smell starts creeping back in. You just bathed. How can this be happening? The truth is, if you're over 60, the soap you've been using for years might be doing you more harm than good. As we age, our skin goes through subtle but powerful changes. One of the biggest shifts is how our skin handles natural oils. When we're younger, those oils help keep us fresh and hydrated. But after 60, they start breaking down differently. Instead of moisturizing your skin, they begin mixing with oxygen and bacteria on the surface, creating a greasy, sour, and persistent odor that regular soaps simply can't wash away. And here's the kicker. Most soaps on the market today are designed for younger skin. They strip away everything: good oils, bad oils, and everything in between, leaving older skin dry, irritated, and more prone to odor. That squeaky clean feeling? It's actually your skin crying out for help. That's where pH-balanced soap changes everything. Unlike harsh alkaline soaps that disrupt your skin's natural barrier, a pH-balanced body wash works with your skin, not against it. It gently cleanses without overdrying, while helping to neutralize odor-causing compounds like noni, the very substance responsible for old person smell. But don't just grab any bottle off the shelf. The secret lies in the ingredients. Look for body washes that include green tea extract, activated charcoal, or citrus oils. Green tea is loaded with antioxidants that help detoxify your skin. Charcoal draws out impurities and absorbs stubborn odors. Citrus oils not only provide a refreshing scent, but actively break down the greasy compounds clinging to your skin. Here's a trick most people miss. Don't just lather and rinse. Let the soap sit on your skin for at least a full minute before washing it off. Give those ingredients time to do their job. And skip the hot water. Stick with lukewarm. Hot water strips away your skin's protective oils, making the problem even worse in the long run. This single switch, changing your soap, can be the turning point in eliminating that stubborn scent. Imagine stepping out of the shower and still feeling truly fresh hours later. Your skin won't just feel cleaner, it'll actually be healthier, stronger, and better equipped to protect you from the inside out. And the difference won't just be something you notice. The people around you will sense it too. That quiet self-doubt, wondering if others can smell you before you speak, starts to fade. You move through the world with more ease, more confidence, and more control over how you feel in your own skin. Now, if this is just the first step, what's next? Because while changing your soap is powerful, it's only part of the story. The deeper truth is that what you put on your body matters, but what you put in it might matter even more. So let's move beyond the shower and take a look at something even more surprising: your diet. Upgrade your diet. Now that you've made a powerful change to what you're putting on your skin, let's talk about something even more critical: what you're putting into your body. Because here's the truth most people don't realize. The way you smell on the outside often starts from deep within. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to have a natural freshness about them, even without perfume or cologne? It's not luck, it's biology, and it's heavily influenced by food. After 60, your body's ability to process certain fats and toxins slows down, which means what you eat doesn't just affect your energy, digestion, or waistline. It literally affects how you smell. Certain foods trigger the production of more fatty acids in the body. These fatty acids, when secreted through your skin and mixed with bacteria and oxygen, are a direct cause of the musty, greasy odor known as old people smell. Processed foods, fried foods, and excessive red meat are some of the biggest culprits. Not only do they slow down digestion, but they also release odor-producing compounds like sulfur and ammonia. These don't just linger, they cling. But here's the good news. Just like food can cause this problem, it can also help you solve it. When you shift your diet to include more odor-neutralizing, detox-supporting ingredients, your body naturally starts to smell fresher. No gimmicks, no cover-ups, just real internal change. Start with leafy greens. Spinach, kale, parsley, and arugula are rich in chlorophyll, a natural deodorizer that helps cleanse your bloodstream and flush out odor-causing waste. These greens also support your liver, which is essential for filtering toxins before they reach your skin. Next, bring citrus fruits into your daily routine. Oranges, lemons, and grapefruits aren't just refreshing. They help alkalize your body and stimulate enzyme production in the liver, further aiding detox. They also leave behind a light, natural scent that enhances your body's freshness from the inside out. Don't forget about antioxidant-rich foods. Berries, green tea, nuts, and seeds are packed with compounds that fight oxidative stress, the very thing that causes your skin's oils to turn rancid and smelly over time. These foods slow down the aging process at a cellular level, which means your skin stays clearer, your body stays cleaner, and yes, you smell better. And here's a quick but powerful morning habit. Drink a glass of warm lemon water as soon as you wake up. This simple ritual wakes up your digestive system, flushes out overnight toxins, and sets the tone for a cleaner, fresher day. Changing your diet isn't about deprivation, it's about empowerment. When you give your body the fuel it actually needs, it responds with more energy, better digestion, improved mood, and a noticeable difference in your natural scent. You won't just feel better, you'll smell better without even trying. And remember, this step works with the changes you made in the shower. While pH-balanced soap helps manage the external effects of aging skin, your diet is what tackles the problem from the inside out. They're two sides of the same coin, and when you combine them, the results can be transformative. But we're not stopping here, because even if your skin is clean and your diet is on point, there's something else quietly sabotaging your progress, and it's hiding in plain sight, right in your bedroom. Let's talk about what's clinging to your sheets, your clothes, and maybe even your pillowcase, and why it could be the reason the smell just won't go away. 3. Change your sheets and clothes. More often you've started cleansing your skin the right way. You've upgraded your diet to work from the inside out, but despite all that effort, there's still something off, something lingering. So here's the real question. What if the smell isn't coming from your body anymore? What if it's coming from the fabrics that surround you every single day? This is the part hardly anyone talks about. Even if you're showering with pH-balanced soap and eating clean, your clothes, sheets, and even your pillowcases could be trapping the odor and releasing it right back into your skin. See, the compound responsible for that musty, greasy scent, nonanol, doesn't just sit on your skin. It binds to fabric fibers, especially over time. And regular washing? Often not enough to get rid of it. Let's start with your bed. You spend hours every night with your skin pressed against your sheets, releasing oils, sweat, and dead skin cells. If those sheets aren't cleaned regularly, they become a breeding ground for bacteria and odor. The result? You shower at night, but by morning, you smell like you haven't bathed in days. It's not your hygiene, it's your environment to break the cycle. Wash your sheets at least twice a week. Not just the fitted sheet, your pillowcases too. Your face, neck, and hair all come into close contact with them. And that contact transfers odor right back to your skin. And don't forget about your blankets and comforters. They don't need to be washed as often, but once every week or two can make a huge difference. Now let's talk about your wardrobe. Synthetic fabrics like polyester and nylon might be easy to wear, but they're a trap for odor. These materials don't breathe well, so when sweat and oils get absorbed, they don't release them easily even after a wash. That's why some clothes still smell a little off, no matter how much detergent you use. Switch to breathable, natural fabrics like cotton, bamboo, and linen. These allow airflow, reduce sweat buildup, and make it harder for odor to stick around. And when you do laundry, go beyond detergent. Add half a cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle or fabric softener compartment. Vinegar is a natural deodorizer that breaks down the non-enol molecule, not just masks it. The difference is night and day. Here's a bonus tip most people overlook. Rotate your wardrobe. Don't wear the same shirt 2 or 3 times before washing, even if it seems clean. Non-enol doesn't always have a strong scent at first, but it builds. And once it's in your clothes, it gets harder and harder to remove. All of this might sound like a lot, but it's not about doing more. It's about doing things differently. You're not just washing clothes anymore. You're resetting your environment to support the changes you've already made to your skin and your diet. And once your environment is finally working with you, not against you, you'll notice something amazing. That persistent odor doesn't come back. You don't feel the need to check yourself constantly or wonder if others notice. You just feel clean. Still, there's one more thing silently sabotaging your progress, and it has nothing to do with your clothes or soap. It's happening inside your body, and if you don't fix it, the smell will always return. So let's talk hydration, toxins, and the powerful connection between water and the way you smell. Stay hydrated and detox your skin. Here's something that might surprise you. Even if you're doing everything right, your soap is pH balanced, your diet is clean, and your clothes and sheets are fresh, the smell can still come back. Why? Because the root of the issue might not be outside your body at all. It could be hiding deep within, waiting to be flushed out. Let's face it, after 60, your body doesn't detox the way it used to. Your liver slows down, your kidneys become less efficient, and your skin, the body's largest detox organ, has to work harder to push out what your internal systems can't. The result? Toxins that should have been eliminated through your urine or digestion begin seeping out through your pores. And guess what they bring with them? Odor. If you've ever noticed that no matter how clean you are, a musty or stale scent returns by midday, you're not alone. It's not just sweat, it's waste. And the only way to stop it is to help your body do what it's trying to do on its own. Detox. Hydration is your first line of defense. Most people overestimate how much water they drink and underestimate how much they need. Coffee, tea, sodas, and juice don't count. In fact, they can actually dehydrate you more. What your body craves is pure, clean water, at least 8 glasses a day, and more if you're active or live in a hot climate. But don't stop there. A simple way to supercharge your hydration is to start your day with warm lemon water. This easy morning ritual wakes up your digestive system, supports liver function, and helps flush out toxins before they have a chance to exit through your skin. It's one of the simplest habits with one of the biggest payoffs. Another powerful detox ally? Green tea. Unlike coffee, which can irritate the gut and dehydrate the body, green tea is packed with antioxidants that support fat metabolism and toxin elimination. Drinking a cup or two a day not only hydrates you, it helps reduce the production of the fatty acids that mix with sweat and create that unwanted odor in the first place. Now let's talk about something most people forget entirely, your skin itself. Think of your skin like a filter. If you never clean it, the buildup gets worse and worse. That's why exfoliation is a non-negotiable step if you're serious about eliminating odor at its source. As you age, your skin cell turnover slows down. Dead skin, excess oil, and sweat can sit on the surface longer than they used to, and that buildup traps odor-causing bacteria like a sponge. Showering helps, but it doesn't always go deep enough. That's where exfoliation comes in. At least once a week, use a dry brush, loofah, or gentle body scrub before you shower. Focus on areas where sweat and oil accumulate. underarms, back, chest, feet. You're not just scrubbing for the sake of smooth skin. You're clearing away layers that hold onto odor even after a shower. And here's something most people don't realize. When your skin is regularly exfoliated, your deodorants and soaps work better too. They can actually reach the skin instead of sitting on top of a layer of buildup. That means better absorption, better results, and longer lasting freshness. This entire step is about flow. When your body is hydrated, toxins flow out through the right channels. When your skin is exfoliated, buildup flows away before it can trap odor. When both systems are working together, your body stays clean, from the inside and the outside. The transformation here is subtle, but powerful. You stop feeling like you're in a constant fight with your own scent. You stop worrying whether the smell will return by lunchtime. You simply feel lighter, fresher, and more in control of your body again. But there's one final step that ties it all together, a step that most people think they've already solved. But in reality, they're getting completely wrong. It's sitting in your bathroom cabinet right now. And if you're still using it the old-fashioned way, it might be the exact reason the smell keeps coming back. Let's finish strong with the one product that could make or break all your progress: deodorant. 5. Use a natural deodorant with antioxidants. You've changed your soap. You've cleaned up your diet. You've tackled your laundry routine and started flushing out toxins through hydration and exfoliation. Every part of your lifestyle is now working in harmony to fight off that stubborn, lingering odor. But despite all this progress, there's one tiny detail that might still be sabotaging your efforts, and it's sitting silently in your bathroom cabinet. Let's talk about deodorant, specifically the wrong kind of deodorant. It might be the product you've trusted for decades, the one with a clean scent and promises of all-day protection. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most commercial deodorants aren't solving your odor problem. They're hiding it. And worse, they could be making it harder for your body to fix the issue on its own. Traditional deodorants and antiperspirants often contain aluminum, artificial fragrances, and parabens, chemicals that clog your pores, block sweat, and trap toxins underneath your skin. Sounds like a good thing, right? Less sweat equals less smell? Not exactly. Remember what we learned in the last section. Your skin is one of your body's detox channels. When you block it, those toxins don't magically disappear. They get stuck, and that backup can lead to a stronger, more persistent odor over time. And it gets more complicated. The specific compound responsible for the old people smell, nanol, isn't actually caused by sweat at all. It comes from the oxidation of skin oils as you age. That means deodorants that only fight sweat and bacteria are ignoring the real source of the problem. So, what's the fix? Switch to a natural deodorant, but not just any kind. Look for one that contains antioxidant-rich ingredients specifically formulated to break down the chemical compounds behind nonanol. You want something that goes beyond masking and instead works to neutralize the odor at its source. The most effective natural deodorants include ingredients like vitamin C, eucalyptus, and witch hazel. Each one plays a powerful role. Vitamin C helps break down fatty acids on the skin surface, reducing the fuel that feeds oxidation. Eucalyptus has antibacterial properties that prevent bad smells from forming in the first place. Witch hazel acts as a natural astringent, tightening your pores without blocking them, helping reduce excess oil without trapping toxins. But don't just switch products, change how you use them. Apply your natural deodorant immediately after showering while your skin is still slightly damp. This helps it absorb more effectively and form a better protective layer. Unlike synthetic deodorants, natural formulas don't need to be slathered on. A small amount goes a long way, and the results are surprisingly long-lasting, especially when your skin is already clean, balanced, and detoxified. You may even find that after a few weeks of consistent use, you need less and less deodorant at all. Why? Because your body is no longer struggling to release the toxins it once pushed through your skin. You've rebalanced your system, you've cleared the path, and your body no longer smells like it's fighting against itself. Think of it this way. This isn't just about smelling good. It's about reclaiming control over your body as it changes with age. That scent you once thought was inevitable, it's not. It was a message, a signal that something was off. And now you've answered it. You've taken care of your skin. You've nourished your body. You've reset your environment. You've hydrated and detoxed. And finally, you've chosen a deodorant that supports your skin instead of suffocating it. This final step ties everything together. It's the last line of defense and the first one people notice. With the right natural deodorant, you're no longer covering up. You're letting your body do what it was designed to do. Stay balanced, stay fresh, and most of all, stay you. And that's how you stop the smell. Not just for a day, but for good. The final piece, how to stay fresh, confident, and odor-free for life. So here we are. If you've made it this far, one thing is crystal clear. You're not just curious about that lingering old person smell. You're ready to do something about it. And now you actually can. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. That strange, musty scent isn't random. It's not a sign that you're dirty or lazy. It's your body sending a message. A quiet warning that things are changing on a deeper level. The good news? You're not powerless. In fact, you now have 5 proven tools to fight back and take control. You've learned that soap isn't just soap. It needs to be pH balanced, gentle, and formulated for the unique chemistry of aging skin. You've seen how your diet plays a direct role in how you smell, with certain foods fueling odor and others fighting it from the inside out. You've realized your sheets, clothes, and even your pillowcase could be holding onto smells, silently undoing your hard work. You've discovered how hydration and detoxing aren't just health buzzwords. They're essential to how your body processes waste and manages scent. And finally, you've learned that deodorant should do more than cover up. It should heal, neutralize, and support your body's natural rhythm. These steps aren't just about smelling better. They're about feeling better, more confident, more energized, more in control of your own body. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to feel like they're being followed by an odor that they can't escape. And nobody deserves to be defined by something that's actually fixable. Personally, I think it's empowering to know that something as simple as changing your soap, drinking more water, or swapping your laundry routine can have such a massive impact. It's not magic, it's biology. And now you're armed with the knowledge to work with it, not against it. So if this video helped you in any way, if you learned something new, felt seen, or just found yourself saying, "Oh wow, that makes sense," don't keep it to yourself. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on real, practical tips like these. Drop a like to let me know you're with me. And if you've ever dealt with this smell or tried any of the fixes we talked about, leave a comment below. I genuinely want to hear your story. Aging is a journey, and it doesn't have to mean giving up control of how you feel or how you smell. With the right habits, a little knowledge, and a few simple changes, you can stay fresh, confident, and in charge at any age. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.